Hello Virgo, this is Carrie from Celestial Forecasts. How are you guys? This is a general love reading focusing on the second half of August, so from August 16th through the 31st. And if you're interested in a personal private reading from me, all of that information is listed down below this video in the description box, as well as a list of all of the card decks that I typically use for my readings. All right, Virgo, so let's get started. And I wanted to first tap into a couple of focus messages from the Barbieri Zodiac Oracle. It, of course, has zodiac signs, so potential connections or people that you might be thinking about for this reading. And it also has planetary representations, so we'll take a look at that if any of that comes through. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo for the second half of August. And a very happy birthday for my Virgos who will be celebrating. And that includes myself. So hopefully it's a very, very wonderful year for us Virgos. All right, so let's take a look and see what it is that we need to focus on for the second half of August. We do have Saturn coming through here, guys. So with the Saturn card, that is Father Time. And it's also, it pushes us to feel ambition and to set and achieve goals for ourselves, to be able to create secure lives for ourselves, to offer ourselves stability and security, and to learn important lessons by challenges that we go through. So that's something that the Saturn card is bringing forward. The number 19 might be significant for some of you. That card is representative of the number 19. So let's grab another one for you, Virgo, and let's take a look and see what else needs to come through. A second focus card, please, for this reading for Virgo. There we are. Okay, we do have earth signs. That is certainly tapping into our own energy with earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. All right, guys, so it's just a couple of focus messages. So I wanted to start the second half of August readings with signs from Spirit Love Oracle. This is a deck by Mystic Moon Oracles. Alrighty, so let's take a look and see what needs to come through for Virgo this time around. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please bring it forward. What messages would we benefit from at this time? All right, let's take a look. Angels and spirit guides. There we are, we're starting already. So rocket and voyage. So this is indicative of a trip that some of you guys might be planning or taking very soon. Some of you guys might be flying to a destination that's far away. Okay, but yeah, this is indicating either a vacation or a trip that is in the planning stages. We also have umbrella and shelter. So this is tapping into one's home life, where you live, where your shelter lies. And perhaps some of you guys have moved to a different place or are looking for a new place. It's certainly indicated there. So let's take a look and see what else is coming through here. What else do we need to know for Virgo, please, angels and spirit guides? Feathers and protection. It's interesting. I just got this message. Okay, so some of you guys may be afraid to fly. So if you are planning a vacation and flying is not your thing, just know that you'll be safe and protected on your trip, and everything is actually going to be just fine. You are protected, so there's nothing to worry about. So very specific message for those of you who are not too crazy about flying. Okay, you'll be fine. Feathers and protection. And this is also to let you know that the angels, your guardian angels, the universe, You're protected. For whatever reason this is coming through, you know, especially if you feel that life has been a little bit challenging and that perhaps you're feeling like nobody has your back. You know, you actually have a great support system, but you might not be recognizing that, you know. So let's take a look and see what else. But you are protected, Virgo. You're actually being looked after by a higher power, by friends, family, earth angels. You are protected and loved. What else do we need to know, please? Circles and completion. So there are certain cycles of your life, Virgo, that are finally coming into completion. Perhaps this is something that you have been anticipating. Beautiful. We do have green. So for some of you, green might be a favorite color. That is tapping into prosperity, health, and abundance. If money has been a little bit tight for you, Virgo, this is certainly indicating that things are going to be improving. For those of you who have been going through health challenges, that's going to improve as well. It's also tapping into abundance. So that is beautiful. That's actually a really, really nice card to come forward here. And look at this bottom of the deck. We do have pink that is represented here as well. That is representative of love, of caring, of compassion. So as I had indicated by this feathers and protection card, you know, there is somebody that's coming forward, watching out for you. They have a lot of love for you. They would do anything for you. They care so much for you. Perhaps you know this, perhaps you don't, but there's somebody that's coming through here that they would do anything for you, Virgo. Okay, let's tap into additional messages with some tarot. What else do we need to know for Virgo, please? For the second half of August. What else do we need to know for Virgo, please, angels and spirit guides? All right, we've got the Eight of Wands, but it is coming up reversed. So with that Eight of Wands, it is typically in the upright, tapping into travel and change and movement in a situation, but it is coming up reversed this time around. So there is a waiting period that is indicated here, and things are slowing down. Okay, that could actually be a good thing, but there's also an element of panic that comes with this particular card in the reverse. You know, some of you guys may actually suffer from panic attacks, or there's something that is making you feel very uneasy at this time. And it could very well be, once again, be tapping into the trip that some of you guys are about to take. And those of you who are afraid to fly, you are protected. You will be fine. But it's, for some of you guys are feeling very panicky energy. And I realize that that's very specific, but that is coming through here for some of you. You'll be fine. Everything's going to be okay. What else, please, for Virgo? What else do we need to know, please, for Virgo? And whoever it is that you're going to be traveling with, Virgo, this is somebody that you care for, somebody that you love, somebody that loves you. Or you might be traveling to see a loved one. We also have Justice coming through here. And now we've got the Five of Wands coming through. Five of Wands is disagreements, strife. You might be arguing with a partner. There's definitely disagreements that are indicated here. Conflicts, rivalry, competition. So if you feel that you are in competition with someone for some reason, especially in a relationship, that's coming through here. some sort of competition. So perhaps you feel as though that somebody is vying for your partner's attention, or perhaps your partner is feeling like there's somebody else that might be interested in you. We do have that Justice card right there. Cause and effect, clarity, the truth. So the truth is going to come out. That is tapping into Libra energy for some of you. So it could be a Libra that you're thinking about possibly for this reading for some of you. But this taps into honesty and fairness, and that the truth will eventually come to the surface. So if there's something that you're needing clarity on, Virgo, the Justice card is here to bring that to you. This is giving you the opportunity to see a situation from both sides. And there is a need for balance here in order to restore harmony into a situation. Justice will triumph for Virgo. So if some of you guys are entangled in legal issues, legal matters, those settlements will fall in your favor. That is coming through here. It's time for you to move forward as well. If there's stagnant energy in your life and you just haven't been able to make decisions and it's been very difficult for you to move forward, this is coming through to assist you in that as well. This is also tapping into health. So reiterating that green card with prosperity, health, and abundance. Those of you guys who have had some health setbacks, it's going to improve. And the particular focus of this Justice card is wanting to reach one's goals, dreams, what it is that you're visualizing for yourself, Virgo. You can manifest those things. If there are problems that have been weighing you down, the Justice card will help you to resolve that. But you do need to take responsibility for whatever role you may have played in any challenges that are coming forward. And interestingly enough, with the Justice card as well, it is tapping into the element of air. So some of you guys might be thinking about, in addition to Libra, an Aquarius and a Gemini as well. Perhaps it's one of those signs, who may be vying for your attention. And if you are in a committed relationship, then that certainly would create dysfunction and tension in your relationship. Let's see what else. What else needs to come through for Virgo, please? Angels and spirit guides. What else do we need to hear for Virgo? What else needs to come through for the second half of August, please? Bring it forward. We've got Pentacles coming forward here. So with the Nine of Pentacles, that is coming forward with reaping the fruits of our labor, reckless spending as well. But it's also tapping into financial rewards. So if you've been spending a little bit too much, it's time to tailor that back a little bit. But you're also going to possibly get a raise in pay, increase in your income, finally, benefiting from the fruits of your labor. That's what's coming through with the energies of that Nine of Pentacles. Finally reaping those rewards, especially in regard to your coins. So if money's been tight for Virgo, things are going to be lightening up and getting better in that aspect. What else, please, for Virgo? We also have the Five of Cups coming through here, with that mentality of crying over spilled milk and not realizing those two cups are right behind them, that there is love that is there, but they're just failing to recognize those two cups. Because this is tapping into loss, having regrets about a relationship that has ended, possibly. mourning the loss of a relationship that has come to an end. That is for some of you. And we do have the moon as the bottom of the deck. So with the moon, there are dark energies as well as light energies. It's tapping into water. So Cancer, Scorpio, and Pisces for some of you is somebody that you're thinking about for this reading. It's tapping into your intuition, Virgo, as well as your knowledge that there might potentially be deception going on in a relationship that you're involved in. It's also a deceptive course of affairs, so certainly could be tapping into a third party situation where there was infidelity and cheating in your relationship. So it is being reiterated by that Five of Wands, where there is competition here. There's somebody else who may be vying for your attention, and for some of you that may have created a third party situation. Because that moon energy is tapping into your dreams, your imagination, your desires, your fantasies. And for some of you, part of your fantasies ended up being with a third party. It's being hidden. It's in the subconscious. But there is a period of change that is indicated by that moon. You got to take action. You have to finally face your fears and walk through it anyway, because even though that may be bringing your anxieties to the surface, by facing your fears, you can actually move beyond those challenges and head towards a better path. Finally bring about the healing that is so needed in a situation. So I do see things eventually moving towards a successful manifestation in regard to a union, possibly that's either going through challenges or may have experienced a separation here. So there's some challenging energies, but at the same time, I do eventually see things working itself out and being successful after having to deal with a devastating loss or a very difficult ending to a situation or a relationship. That is part of the energy that the moon brings, you know? So let's add to this, guys, with some romance angels. What else do we need to know for Virgo, please, angels? For the second half of August. What else do we need to know at this time for Virgo? But with that completion card coming forward, things are finally going to, whatever needs to end will end, and that will bring about the new beginnings in your life that will put you on a different path to move forward away from what was challenging you before, especially if there was a third party involved there. And look at that, this could be the one. So for my Virgos, you may potentially be thinking about the person that you feel is the one for you. You've already met the romantic partner you seek. I do ultimately feel that this person may be your soulmate. Could also possibly be a twin flame for some of you. Look at this bottom card. You know, there is a separation here for some of you between you and this person. It hasn't been easy, and part of the separation could have been because of this third party that some of you guys had in a relationship. Next card after that is attraction. So there's still a pretty intense attraction between you and this person, even though you guys are in separation. We've got passion right after that. So very passionate connection here. This person is the one for you, Virgo. It doesn't matter that you guys are in separation at this time. Ultimately, I do see things working itself out. It has to go through its phases, its cycles, but, you know, with the completion card coming forward here, once certain cycles of your life come into completion, that will move you onto the next phase of your life. And I do ultimately feel that part of that is moving beyond what has been challenging you, Virgo, and you will be able to come back together with the person that you feel is the one for you. All right, so let's add to this with some twin flame messages from the Volume 2 deck by Mystic Moon. You don't have to identify with a twin flame connection. That's just the name of the card deck, guys. So what words, thoughts, feelings, and emotions need to be expressed here? It's either you, Virgo, that needs to speak up, or it could be the person you're thinking about for this reading. Let's take a look. Who needs to speak up here? And since some of you guys had a third-party involvement, that person's energies may come forward here as well. And they may want to speak up as well. So let's take a look and see what comes through. Interesting. I can't take this anymore. So for some of you guys, it may be the person that ended up leaving the relationship because of a third party. They couldn't take the situation or what was happening. But look at this bottom of the deck card, guys. I will come back for you. The card after that, you still take my breath away. So even though we have a separation that is indicated in this reading, they will be back. They will be back for you, Virgo. It may not seem like it right now. It may seem almost impossible. And perhaps you don't even see a way for this person to come back into your life, but it's clearly indicated here. They still have love for you. They still think about you. And they still desire this reconciliation. I do feel that that is mutual. That you have a lot of love for this person still, and you see that they are the one for you. That's what I'm getting. Okay, so let's add to this with some Lover's Oracle. Angels and Spirit Guides for Virgo. What else do we need to know at this time? What else do we need to know for Virgo, please? What do we have? And I want to grab this bottom card here as well. When you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So for some of my Virgos, I do feel perhaps either a loved one has passed on and their energies are coming forward in this reading, or you may have had a partner that has passed on. And this card is coming through to confirm that when you pass from this world, you take nothing with you but your soul and the memories you have shared with those you love. So this is in remembrance of someone in your life who may have moved on and passed on. Okay? Next card coming forward. If you could do anything, what would it be? The answer dwells in your heart, not in your mind, for the heart is the gateway to the soul. So this is different for every single Virgo tuning in. And how would you answer that question? You know, if you could do anything with this situation, what would it be? So you need to tap into truly how you're feeling. What is your heart telling you? Because that is where your answer is. Next card after that. You may not always understand why certain things happen. However, there is always a higher purpose to the events in your life. Through turmoil, a blessing will soon be revealed. Yeah, part of that turmoil is being in separation from somebody that you love with such passion and intensity. But there is a blessing that's going to be coming into this situation. You just have to have patience to allow it to come into your life. All right, let's add to this, guys, with some healing messages. Some healing messages, please, for Virgo, angels, and spirit guides. All right, let's add to this. Healing messages for Virgo, please. Music. I'm going to pull this bottom card, which is freedom. I do feel some of you may be very gifted musicians. Perhaps you might be a singer, or you might play an instrument, or you just have a love for music. That's certainly coming through here. Music is certainly very healing. So for those of you who are in need of healing, certainly take advantage of the gift that music can offer you by way of healing. That is coming through here. Freedom. Okay, nothing is standing in your way. You can move forward towards a better path, change directions. You are not chained to a situation or a person or a relationship. You have the power to claim freedom for yourself, not just in regard to challenging relationships, but certainly in other areas of your life where you are feeling bound to something or to someone. If you're unhappy with a person, with a situation, it could be something as simple as being unhappy at your job. You have the freedom to move beyond that and claim a different path for yourself. All right, let's add to this with some guardian angel messages. Some additional messages for Virgo, please, angels and spirit guides. That's quite a lot, but I feel like taking them. And let's grab this bottom card. So we are starting off with patience. Patience is needed here. Patience is required at the moment. You may feel that things are not moving as fast as you would like, yet there is a lot going on energetically. The current situation causing concern is evolving positively. Let go and have patience. You will eventually realize that this whole event was in fact a blessing. All is perfect as it is. Trust, you are eternally loved and guided. What a fantastic message coming in for Virgo. We also have inspiration coming through here. A wave of inspiration and a stream of beautiful ideas are about to enter your aura. It is important that you trust your intuition at this time. Pay attention to unusual thoughts that come to your mind, and do not discount your imagination. Many wonderful ideas which have served humanity were initially scoffed at or ridiculed. We, your guardian angels, will help you discover ways to apply your ideas and manifest new realities for your life. Both fantastic messages coming through. We also have a positive change, okay, which is great. Dare to be different. When you are criticized, remember that you will never please everyone. Many brilliant and gifted individuals were not fully appreciated or understood in their own lifetime, yet it is often they who have sown the seeds of change. So if it's not looking like things are going to culminate in a positive way in regard to a situation or relationship, these cards are coming forward to let you know that it will actually move forward in a positive manner. So hold firm to that, guys, and just have some patience that it's going to culminate in a very successful way. So hold on to that. We also have relax coming through here. There is plenty of time to do and achieve all you desire. Place your hands gently on your heart and allow your breath to guide you to a quiet space within. Imagine yourself bathed in golden light flowing from the eternal heart of God. I, your guardian angel, am with you. Allow me into your heart. You will accomplish more by focusing on that which is most important in life. Love. And again, coming through that you are protected and that you will be okay. You are being looked after. Some pretty amazing and beautiful messages coming through there. All right, guys, so let's close out this reading with a final message from the Work Your Light Oracle deck. It's still a fairly new deck for me, so forgive me. I might have to refer to the book to grab the overall sense of what the card is about, but let's take a look because this has some pretty insightful messages within it. So angels and spirit guides for Virgo, please bring forward some final thoughts for Virgo. All right, guys, let's take a look and see what comes through here. Some final thoughts for Virgo, please, angels and spirit guides. There we are. Keepers of the earth, you are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. And this is certainly tapping into your very own energy, earth signs, Virgo, Capricorn, and Taurus. All right, let's take a look at the overall meaning of this particular card. Okay, let me just jump to that page. All right, so here we are. You are not alone. Ancient ancestors stand beside you. You are so supported. You do not stand alone. You have a magnificent team of helpers, both in this world and of the earth, who are here to help you every step of the way. Call upon them for assistance. They are here to help. The keepers of the earth acknowledge the work that you have done already and are ready to work through you. They bow at your feet and thank you for wanting to stand for them, to devote your life to protecting the earth in your unique way. It is time to increase your capacity to receive support in the physical realm. This can come in the form of financial abundance, acts of service from strangers, or people flocking to help you and your work. The only thing that is stopping you right now is your capacity to receive support. You deserve to be rewarded for the work that you are doing. You do not need to go at it alone. Call upon the keepers of the earth to help you and your mission. Open your heart and your mind to receiving more than you ever thought possible. So ask yourself, what kind of support do you need? Call it in right away. That is some pretty insightful guidance from this particular card to end our Virgo reading. Pretty amazing, guys. So I hope that you are able to benefit from the guidance that this particular reading offered. There's a lot to take in here, no doubt. So if this resonated with you, whatever bits and parts of it made sense for you, I hope that it offered you guidance. So thank you so very much again, Virgo, and a very happy birthday to those who are celebrating birthdays this second half of the month. All right, guys, so if you are wanting a personal private reading, that information is down below in the description box, and I'll be back soon with more readings for you. Thank you so very much, guys. I'll see you soon. Bye-bye.